You knew I was going to talk about this. This story is so good, I'm going to make a follow-up video on my personal channel, D-Day Cobra, D-D-A-Y-C-O-B-R-A, if you want to go and subscribe over there, because I've got more to say about this story with the political nonsense affiliated with it. But let's talk about it. John Boyega blast Disney Star Wars. So beautiful. I love this. This is the perfect story. This is what I've been talking about for as long as this channel has been relevant. How Disney Star Wars never cared about their minority characters. They only cared about using them as chess pieces. And now John Boyega has lit them up. And it is beautiful. So let's check it out right here over on Bounding into Comics. John Boyega blasts Disney after minority cast was pushed to the side in Disney Star Wars sequels. Woo! Star Wars and Attack the Block star John Boyega recently opened up about his disappointment and frustration with Disney. He pointed out that their performative treatment of their minority cast members in their Star Wars sequel trilogy. In a recent interview with GQ, his first since The Rise of Skywalker premiered in theaters, Boyega took issue with how Disney sought to bring out a black character, market them to be much more prominent in the franchise than they are, and then have them pushed to the side. This is so good. It's like everything I have said, everything we have accused Disney of being, he's confirming it. And now, are the social justice weirdos, are they now going to tell the black man to be quiet? Because what happened to black voices and Black Lives Matter? Are they going to tell the black man to be quiet now? Because he's saying exactly what we've been saying for the last several years about Disney's Star Wars. They don't actually care about these characters. They only care about using people for social justice chess pieces. That's it. That's why these characters are so terribly written, because they were never invented for the right reasons. They were invented for the wrong reasons. It's not good. I'll say it straight up, Boyega asserted. Boyega then states that Disney knew what to do with Daisy Ridley. You knew what to do with Adam Driver, what to do with these other people. But when it came to Kelly Marie Tran, when it came to John Boyega, you know, fuck all. Boom! Boom! It appears Boyega's entire involvement with the Star Wars franchise left a sour taste in his mouth as the actor refused to say that it was a great experience. So what do you want me to say, asked Boyega, before explaining that what they want you to say is, I enjoyed being part of it. It was a great experience. Nah. I'll take that deal when it's a great experience. The actor also notes that Disney gave all the nuance to Adam Driver, all the nuance to Daisy Ridley, but states that it's no secret, as Daisy knows this, Adam knows this, everybody knows. I'm not exposing anything. Whew! Furthermore, Boyega spoke out against the fact that his role was constantly minimized by discussions of race, saying that he was the only cast member that had their own unique experience of that franchise based on their race. It makes you angry with a process like that. It makes you much more militant. It changes you because you realize I got given this opportunity, but I'm in an industry that really wasn't even ready for me. Boyega discussed how nobody else in the cast had people saying they were going to boycott the movie because they were in it. Nobody else had the uproar and death threats sent to their Instagram DMs, social media, saying black this and black that, you shouldn't be a stormtrooper, explained. Nobody else had that experience, but yet people are surprised that I'm this way. That's my frustration. Boyega would also make a point to push back towards The Rise of Skywalker, make a point to push back directed towards The Rise of Skywalker director J.J. Abrams over the quality of film, telling fans that everybody needs to leave my boy alone. He wasn't even supposed to come back and try to save your shit. Whew. Whew. I mean, there's so much there. There's so much there. Now, first of all, screw J.J. Abrams. And let me be clear here. John Boyega is saying a lot of awesome stuff here. And there's an approach I could take to try to, you know, really try to let Boyega know, like, hey, man, I got your back and all this stuff. At the end of the day, John Boyega still spews a lot of nonsense that I think is ridiculous. And while I appreciate his take here, and I do, and It's something that I've known was going on for a while now, because Disney Star Wars did treat their non-white dude characters like chess pieces. And yes, Daisy Ridley's included in that. They treated Rey like a social justice chess piece. Even if Boyega doesn't want to see it that way, that's perfectly fine. He's speaking about his own experience. But in terms of her, yes, the Force is female. She was a terribly written character, and she was only cast because she was a woman. But when it comes to Boyega, he is confirming everything we've been saying about Disney Star Wars. They don't see their black characters as normal characters. They see them as opportunities to virtue signal. Therefore, they're not really worried about writing them. They're only worried about having them there for the optics, for the visibility of it. Now, the part where he defends JJ, I can still, screw JJ Abrams. Screw The Rise of Skywalker. It was a terrible movie. And all of JJ's comments, I'm done with JJ. I like a lot of JJ's movies, and I respect him as a filmmaker. I like a lot of his TV shows, but the nonsense that he's been spewing recently, I'm done. Rise of Skywalker was a pile of garbage, and I blame J.J. Abrams. Now, it sounds to me like Boyega really likes J.J. and he's angry at Ryan. That's what it comes off like to me, which is absolutely beautiful. Again, everything we've been saying, Boyega is confirming it. 100% spot on. I love it. Disney Star Wars is trash. Kathleen Kennedy is trash. Rian Johnson is trash. J.J. Abrams is trash. This entire sequel trilogy is the biggest disaster in the history of movies. Now you have the stars of the film are actually done. And I do believe John Boyega enjoyed his time on The Force Awakens. I do. I believe that all of the cast members the members of the films, all of that, they all enjoyed The Force Awakens, and it seemed like the enthusiasm was really high. But then you come to The Last Jedi and Rian Johnson completely throwing everything out of whack and completely derailing Finn as a character. And it seems like the actors, for the most part, really don't like Rian Johnson's vision. They seem to like JJ, which is perfectly fine, but they really don't like Rian Johnson. And Rian Johnson's really where this all started to fall apart. But JJ does not get a pass for The Rise of Skywalker. Absolutely not. Not happening. Now, as far as the other stuff I'd like to talk about, I would like to talk about this more on my personal channel, because while I like everything John Boyega is saying, John Boyega is part of the problem too. I mean, John Boyega is sitting there at these protests screaming about how, I don't know if I'm going to have a job after I talk about Black Lives Matter. Bro, like literally, that's the only way to get a job right now. Literally, that's the only way to get a job in Hollywood. If you speak against the BLM movement, you are done. So while I appreciate everything he's saying, he's still caught up in all of this nonsense and this victim mentality. But it's beautiful that he did expose Disney Star Wars for everything that we've seen. It only treats non-white dudes as social justice chess pieces. That's it. That's all it does. And he is dropping some truth. So I'm going to follow up with some more of this story over on my personal channel. You guys check out geeksandgamers.com, our website. If you have not signed up for an account for free, jump into the forums, join the discussion, and for $10 a month, you can become a premium member. That gets you exclusive access to our content. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.